my very first quilt. Why is that so loud? Hi there, my name's Mariani, and in today's video I wanted to share my journey of making my very first quilt. This is not a tutorial, but to document my growth and process as I learn to sew and make different things. Throughout this video, I'll show you some of the steps I've gone through and what I've made so far. So what quilt am I making? I'm making the half square triangle quilt taken from a blog called Diary of a Quilter. The tutorial I referenced is the Broken Dishes quilt. I used the same measurements, but I've arranged the quilt pattern a little differently. So if you're interested, I will leave a link to the tutorial in the description box below. And now let's go to September of last year, which is when I actually started. So I wanted to show some of the materials that I have and that I've started with. I've picked up my materials from Spotlight, which is a local fabric store here in Australia. So yes, these are my colors. They're mostly warm tones, so I've got lots of tans, maroons, mustards, and just some neutral white. These two here are from Jocelyn Proust, and I believe that her patterns at Spotlight are exclusively made for Spotlight. So I got these two, the pink background with the white flower, and then this one here that has a bit more of like the pinks and mustard and a bit of brown in there with a white background. And then I think on the back there I just cut out some basic light pink squares as well. So yeah, just some basic light pink squares. So these ones here are from Etsy, and I bought them from a store called PolkaDotTea fabrics, and it's an Australian Etsy store. And again, neutrals, but yes, I've got these ones that I just showed before. It's like a tan with just a really light brown, what is it, leaf design. And then I have these two which I'll be cutting today, and it's just another mustard with some lines, like dashes going through it, and then continuing with that line dash theme is this one here, just a basic neutral white with maroon lines, maroon lines. Yeah, I think that's all for my fabrics at the moment. I have to cut a total of 80 squares, so at the moment I'm up to 56, I think. So that's my fabric stash that I have here. And now I guess I should start cutting so I can reach my 80 squares. So let's do that. Hi there! It's been a while since I have filmed, but I just wanted to update on some of the sewing that I've been doing in the meantime and how it's all coming together. So I will take you through all of them. Okay, so now I'm up to my last group. So that is the mustard, the plain mustard, and then I've got this, oops, this leaf print I forgot that I pinned it all together. Let's take one. This is the mustard, and then I've pinned it right sides together, and that's the leaf print there. So beautiful. So yes, this is what I did. I drew a line down the middle, and because I'm still practicing, I drew a 1/4 inch seam on both sides of the line so that I can sew it easily. I think it's more easy if I show it on the white. I don't know if it can come up on camera, but yes, there's my 3 lines. So I sew on the outer lines and then cut down the middle one, and then open it up and iron down the middle, and that's how I get my 2 half square triangles. So that's my little update so far. I'm getting through them slowly, but I'm really enjoying the process so far. I've had a few hiccups with the sewing machine. There were a few times when the thread would get bunched up at the bobbin needle area, and I kept thinking, what the heck is going on? And as it turned out, it was just the top part here. I don't know. Anyway, it was just the threading part that I didn't realize on the top that I didn't put in properly, and it must have been a bit loose. So thank goodness I was able to fix that up quickly. So this is my first one that I've got here. I've just joined together the mustard, this mustard one with the white with white leaves. I think you can just see it on the side there. I've ironed it so it folds over towards the darker material. These are so beautiful. I really like how they came out. We've got the pink and then these beautiful ones here. I think they called it kangaroo print or kangaroo paw print. So I really like that too. How gorgeous. And then I've got the maroon with the stripes here. Let's see if I can fit them all in here. Sort of, that was a terrible, something like that. So I've got 4 so far.